Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just sipping my tea of the day. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. It's me, Mimi, and on today's episode, I decided to spill the tea on some recipes. It's funny because it rhymes. Anyways, so I thought it would be fun to share with you guys some tips and tricks I learned in working on the line at a restaurant. Duh. Some of you probably already know what I'm talking about because you worked with me. You know me personally. Some of you don't. So I don't want to say the name out loud because AJ's like, they're gonna sue you. And I'm like, are they really? Like, I hardly doubt. They have way more problems than trying to sue me for sharing some tips and tricks. But if you don't know me and don't know where I used to work before we moved to Georgia, Pictionary. So like, put it together. This is, I apologize to this state because I suck at drawing. All right, so hopefully you got it. Put 1, 2, 3 together. So yeah, they are known for their legendary rolls, which I also used to make. I cannot replicate those because that's just, it's too next level and I don't feel like going that far. So there's a couple recipes that I want to share with you guys just because, you know, like, they're delicious and who wouldn't want to know how to make them. Like, especially the ones I'm gonna show you, it's gonna be like different videos. This one, the first one, I'm gonna be making green beans, which could be used for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays, you know, stuff like that, feel good moments, or even, you know, like country dinners, Sunday country cooking. So yeah, I really miss working there too. I was there for 5 years. And I literally complained every single day, and I was like, F this place sucks, but I now miss it that I'm not there. And I miss everybody that I used to work with. Like, that's what made the job awesome was, you know, everyone got along for the most part. We had some good times, everybody was chill, lax, you know, we're always laughing, goofing off when we're supposed to work. But I mean, we always got the job done. Well, the majority of us got the job done. Some of us had to pick up the slack, but anyways. So yeah, so this is just me, you know, throwing out some tips, tricks, showing you how, what I learned from working there and how to do things. And hopefully you guys like it, and, you know, hopefully I do it easy enough for you guys to, you know, be able to do it in your own kitchens. So here we go. Alright guys, so I figure you guys don't need to see my face for this. So what you're gonna need is half an onion, some bacon. This is 3 strips of thick cut bacon. Also, this morning when I got up, I opened and drained 2 cans of green beans. And you want to let them sit out and drain for as long as you can, like at least an hour before you actually start to cook them. Because if you don't drain that water out from them, it's gonna make the juice from when you're making them, it's gonna make it green and look weird, and people are gonna be like, ew, this is gross, it's green. So I'm going to dice this up real quick. I didn't know if I wanted to like pre-cut everything and then start filming, but I was like, let me show my skills off, you know? So you're gonna want like a medium dice on the onion. Let me get a bowl to hold the onion. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna use that much onion because I think the whole onion will be too much onion. You just kind of gotta eyeball it. And then, especially because, you know, there's a good chance that I'm gonna have to end up eating all these green beans because the kids don't eat vegetables because there's onion in it, and AJ might have some, but he's not gonna have a lot. So, all right, you got the bacon. Like, that's what I miss about working in the kitchen, is that, you know, when you work in the restaurant, in the kitchen, they order everything and it's already like pre-cut. Okay, can you go sit down?
This is me.
Mm-hmm. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay. All right. Let me get him chocolate milk real quick. Come here. Shoot. All right. So, but yeah, like everything already comes up diced. You just gotta measure it out and go for it. But here in the real world, you have to cut everything up yourself. So I cut this in half. I'm also gonna turn my pan on my lovely electric stove. All right, so there's more stuff that's gonna go into this. I'm gonna pull it out when I actually need it. Okay, let me go wash my hands. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna flip it just so it's clean, just in case I need to use it again. But remember, always cut your veggies first and then your meats and poultry, whatever, so it doesn't cross-contaminate. Alright. So, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna saute the bacon in the pot. And you're gonna cook it, and you're gonna cook it until it's almost practically burnt. And you're gonna want to do that because later on we're gonna add water and, you know, seasoning to it. And once you add the water to it and let it simmer, you don't want the bacon to look clear and soggy, because then people are gonna think the bacon is raw. Because you want to basically make bacon bits when you're doing this. You want to preheat the pan, get it nice and hot. I gotta be careful with, especially with this pan. This pan gets like super hot, like out of nowhere, and I like tend to burn stuff in it, so I have to like really watch it. Let's see. Ooh, sizzle, sizzle. All right, let's move you over here. I'm gonna turn it up just because it's gonna take forever. Alright, so this is your first step, guys, okay? You want to put your bacon bits in, and you want to crisp them up until they're basically bacon bits, not burnt, but you want them to look like a bright brick red color. Okay, guys, so the bacon has been cooking. Whoa. Alright, I turned it down low, but it's still pretty hot. So this is what you're looking for, okay? Dark color, and you see how it's all foamy like that? Once it stops getting foamy like that, that's when it's ready. Don't worry about the brightness on the pan, because that's actually going to help give the broth color. Okay? Watch out, guys. I got like dogs and children at my feet. Alright. So, I'm just going to keep it going for a little bit longer. Alright? So, once we get this where we need it to be, then we're going to add the onions. right? And we're gonna add some garlic. I think this is pretty good, actually, because I don't want it to get too crispy. I actually prefer my bacon. Okay, put it right there. I'll make you some more. My bacon soggy as opposed to crispy. Alright guys, so I'm still sauteing. So now you can see the color a little better on the bacon. Or maybe I should like lift it up. See, it's not burnt, but it's not like soggy and soggy looking. Alright, I'm gonna add the garlic. Just about a teaspoon of garlic. We're gonna saute that for a little bit. I also have 2 cups of water, just some hot tap water. And then I have, at the restaurant we used ham base, but this is all I have. So I'm pretty sure it'll still taste delicioso. I know they make a ham one, like a ham base you can buy it. I just don't have it. I wasn't gonna go to the store, like none of that. Alright, so everything is sauteing nicely. That's what we're looking for, okay? Alright. I'm gonna add the water. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, and then you're gonna scrape up all the little burntness that was down on the bottom of the pan. You're gonna wanna like scrape that up. That's all flavor. And then I'm gonna add, like I said, this is my version of their green beans, so we're gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna add a tablespoon. Do I want to add a tablespoon? I'm gonna add half, because I don't want it to come out like super salty. So that's about half. Because remember, you can always add, but you can't take back. Especially with salt, you don't want to overdo it with salt, because forget it. You can't go back. You have to like start all over. I'm actually gonna taste it and see. A little bit more. That's good. And I'm also going to add half a teaspoon of sugar. The sugar also helps cut back on like the richness with all that bacon and bacon fat in there still, and also the salt, the saltiness of it all, so it's not just like super salty in your mouth. Alright, so at this point you actually want to let it simmer for a good maybe 10-15 minutes, because you want all those flavors to kind of come together and make a nice delicious broth. I'm sure you're wondering, where are the green beans? They're coming. So once the juice, I look like I'm in prison, ew. Let's go back over here. So once the broth starts to bubble and it simmers for a good little bit, then you add the green beans. And then because you don't want to add them yet, if you put them in too soon, they're just gonna fall apart because they're already soft from the can. Okay. And so, yeah, when this is done simmering, I'll come back, we'll add the green beans, finish it off. Okay guys, so it's been simmering for about 15 minutes now. You can see that it has gotten dark. All right, and you see, since we cooked the bacon and made it crispy, it doesn't look soggy. It looks, you know, cooked. It looks like bacon bits. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and add the green beans. All right. So here are the green beans. They've been draining all morning, so carefully put those in. All right. So since I kind of like made these measurements up on my own. Oh, okay. Oops, sorry. I'm telling you, this is not. I gotta figure this. I need like a mount to go underneath my microwave. Well, not even, because all the steam will be in your face. I gotta figure out how to record this better for you guys. But you get my drift. So once you put these in, you don't want to like get in there and do all this because you're gonna break up the green beans. You basically just want to be able to just push them gently into the juice, right? And again, and you don't want to cook them that long. I think I want to add like just a teensy bit more water. That was 2 cups, maybe 2.5 cups we need. Okay, let's go over here to the sink. Hi, Lexi. All right, about a cup. Let's go with half. Yeah, about 2.5 cups. And that was 2 cans worth of green beans, okay? So you just want to push them in there. You're gonna let them come back to a simmer because you want to heat the green beans up. And at that time, you're going to want to taste it again, adjust the seasoning, if it needs more salt, things like that. All right, so this is basically it. When it's done, again, I'll come back, I'll plate some up, we'll have a taste test, and okie dokie guys, so this is the final product. I let it simmer for about another 10-15 minutes. I put it in this glass bowl so you can see the color of the broth. This is what you're looking for, okay? And if you let it simmer, like before you add the green beans and you just have the juice in there with the bacon and the onions, if you let that simmer longer, it'll get, you know, you'll pick up more flavor. So keep that in mind. So you got the bacon bits, you got the onions, you got the green beans.
I'm so tired.
You're so tired?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's tough being a 3-year-old apparently. So do a little taste test. Let me see. See if it brings back all the memories from the line. It's funny because, I mean, I worked there for 5 years and I swear I didn't, like, I miss it, but I don't really crave the food, so. Okay. I think it would taste more like the restaurant's version if I used the ham base instead of the chicken, but they're still good. Like I said, this is just, you know, you can tweak it, make it your own, but I basically wanted to show you guys like the techniques, because cooking the bacon is kind of like a crucial part of it, making sure you cook it long enough so that it doesn't look undercooked when you serve it, because sometimes, you know, that would happen and then people would be like, ew, my bacon is raw and my green beans. So, you know, those are things that you need to look out for. So yeah, again, thank you for sticking around this long. I know it's a rough ride. But I'm gonna do a couple more videos like this. Hopefully I can get it together and set it up so that the camera isn't all over the place like this one. Thank you for being my guinea pigs. I mean, I can't remake everything I made in that kitchen, but I think I'm going to do a couple of like the more popular things on the menu. Again, the bread, can't do it, won't do it. It's basically a yeast roll. But I am going to make a video on the honey butter though. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hey, if you guys want me to make any other recipes that don't have to do with this restaurant, you know, anything else that you guys want to see me make, drop a comment. Let me know what you want me to make. Make a cake, make some cookies, make a pot roast, make a whole freaking turkey, whatever. I can pull it off. You'd be surprised. Make sure you subscribe and share the video, guys. Share. I set a goal for myself. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So what, we're tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? I think we have like one more day. So September 1st, September, October, November, December, 4 months to... Oh, you're the one who closed it. Lord, yeah, you. That wasn't me, that was you. Anyways, we got 4 months to get me to 1,000 subscribers. So I need your help. Share. Other than that, see you later, bye.